This conference will now be recorded.
Hi, good evening all. Is that my voice is audible to everyone? Yeah. Thank you, Priya, Rabia. So, can you people recall with the last class what did we do with? So, what was the last class topic we had been done with? Can anyone let me know that what was the last topic we had been done with? Okay. So that was nice. Facebook, Instagram, and Facebook marketing. Very good. So in the last class, we have been discussed about how we can be able to create with a Facebook personal profile and how to create with the business account and how we can be able to create with a post on a two different platforms. One is on the facebook.com platform itself and another one is business.facebook.com that it is also called as Meta Business Suite. So how we can be able to create it and how the difference will be there on this. Okay. So hope my screen is visible to everyone. Can anyone confirm me? Is that the screen shared screen is being visible to you people? Yes. Thank you, Yogashri. So when we are going to create a account of business, either we can go to see more on the pages or on the menu with the pages. So if you have already created, you can go for pages option and you can be able to get logged in into the business page. And you can be able to go to the Meta Business Suite option. So it will take you to the business.facebook.com and here you can be able to do the activities on your business page, right? So we can be able to check that how many posts we have been done and what are the types of posts we have been created. So you can be able to see it through the content option on the left hand side. So how many posts you have been done in that, how many are published, how many are scheduled which are supposed to be published, and how many are kept in draft that you can uh, recreate or you can continue with the incompleted post. Okay, then the next thing is you can be able to check with your page performance by going to the insights. So you can go to the insights and you can be able to analyze how your Facebook is performing. Okay, so it will show that how many views, how many reach, how many impressions, how many interactions, how many followers has been increased, how many clicks has been clicked on the link which you have been shared with, and what type of audiences are coming. So with their age and gender wise, town or cities wise, countries wise. So all these things, it is going to help you out to get to know that how your page is performing and the people are reacting to it. So with all these things, you can also get to know that at what particular time period the people are connecting to you. So it will help you out to get to post with your content at that particular timing. So where at what time the people are mostly are been viewing your, or they are visiting your Facebook page account. So it will be helpful to us to post it at that particular time so that you can be able to reach your audience in the right time, right place. Okay, so it is also possible the same Facebook, you can be able to use it for connecting with your website. So suppose if you are going to looking for tracking your website, you can be able to track it in many of the tools are there which are analytical tools. So the Google's itself, there is a tool called analytics.google.com. So let me log into the account. So there are many other tools are listed like SEM Rush, Uber Suggest, Hootsuite, then HubSpot. Like that, there are many other tools. So where you can be able to compare it and you can be able to make use of it. So, but most of them which I have listed, it is all on chargeable basis. But Google Analytics, it is going to give you at free of cost. So you can be able to link it with your website and you can be able to see how your web page has been performing over there. Okay, so it is mandatory that you should have a website. So then only it is going to be helpful to you to understand that how your analytics or the statistics is working and how the people are behaving with your website. Okay, so the same way in the Meta Business Suite also you can be able to connect it with your website. So you can go for all tools option, and here you will have an option called Events Manager. So here you can be able to connect your website address so that it will have a track on your web page that how it is performing and it will collect the data of the visitors, whoever is going to visit your page. So it is going to be added over here. Okay, so this tool, it is named as Pixel, Facebook Pixel account. Okay, so it will ask you to connect it with your website. So where you have to copy this code and you have to add it in your web page. On every website page what we created, either through Wix, or it could be WordPress, or it could be Google sites. In any of this, you can be able to connect it by copying this code and adding it behind the page, so that it will be tracked by the tools. So what will happen if I'm going to connect this pixel or analytical tool, or it could be of any other tools which are on chargeable basis also. So it is going to help you out to get collected with their details, the people who have been visited your page, website page. So it will be connected with their other social media accounts, or it could be of any kind of digital activities they might be doing it through the mail, or it could be in any ways. So it will be easy for us to reach it out with our information whenever we create an ad. So we can be able to reach our information to them. So it will be showing in their list of searches, in the list of posts which they are going to scroll it in their accounts. So our information, it is going to be shown to them. So it will attract the people and we can be able to get a conversion of sales. Okay. So this is how we can be able to make use of this analytical tools. So which will also help us to, whenever we are going to do the ads, it will be reaching to them, so they can be able to see our ads even though we are not directly connected to them. So still they will be able to see the ads, like how we people are experiencing that we have been just browsed some information on the particular product, but still we will be able to get those advertisement relevant to those products which we have been searched. Okay, those all things, it will happen in this ways, like how we are experiencing the same thing, we are going to give the experience to our audiences. That means our informations are being seen on their accounts screens. Okay, so it is mandatory that how you are supposed to create an account and create the content on those platforms. It is also very important that after creating the account, how the behavior of your audience, so to whom we are reaching. So analyzing with all those information is very important. So because of this, when we are going to reach more and more people and we are making them to now open with our website pages again and again, so it will increase with our visibility. So the optimization, that means organically our page will be there on the top of the results on the Google or any search engines. So it is one of the we can be able to say it is a longest process we are going to do it to be there on the top of the result pages. Okay, so we have to connect it with this pixel account, and we can be able to get to know the behavior of the audiences and that databases whatever it has been collected. So whenever we are going to create an ad on the Facebook platform, so the ads will get reached to those people. The mainly the Facebook pixel product. So it is a, a code which we are going to connect it to our website, which will help us to measure, optimize it, and create the databases which can help us in promoting with our ads. Is that clear, everyone, with this concept? Should I repeat it? Can anyone confirm me? Is it clear with the concept of how to analyze with your Facebook page and with your website? Good. Thank you for the responses. The next thing is, so whenever we are going to create an ad, so there will be stage, either it could be on the Facebook or it could be on the Google ads. So there will be a three stages. First one, it will be a campaign stage where we are goal of creating the ad and what is the name of the campaign. Then secondly, it will be on the ad group or ad set, so which will tell about the campaigns, ad sets, and ads. These are the three stages of creating the ads. So in the Google we had it as ad groups. So what will happen in the ad groups? We will be able to type of bidding strategy we apply with, what are the type of audiences we are going to target with, when we are going to schedule the uh, ad for, then what are the keywords to be used, and what are the placement areas we are going to concentrate to reach out with our audiences. So all these details it will be there on the ad sets. And finally the ads, it is going to be on creating, that is what is that visualization of information you want to give it when anyone is going to see as an ad with my brand name. So that content creation you are going to do it in the ads format. Is that clear? So these are the three stages of creating the ads. So the next thing is, when we are going to when we are going to visit any of the Facebook business accounts, so we can be able to create as a post as a uh, owner of the page. I'm going to do this. Suppose in case if I am not available, so in my absence, if the work has to go on, so in that cases we can be able to give the access to the people who can work on behalf of me. Okay, so how we can be able to give that? So we can go to the settings. As we know that anything like as a comment, if I'm receiving it, so if I want to post it on regular basis, because my presence is must and should, where I have to tell the people that what the activities is happening, what is the new thing I want to bring it. So if I want to communicate, so all those things, if I don't be on regular basis, don't connect with your audiences on regular basis, then you are not going to gain that a kind of showing the genuinity and telling the people that you are a real business person, that commitment what we are going to commit it, so that it has to be given to them, it has to be completed on the time period what we are accepting with. Okay, so if I want to give that, so I have to go for uh, settings. So you can see that there is an option called page access, page settings, and here I'll be going to access and control. Just a moment. So this, it is taking me to deactivate the page or delete the page. So most of you people will be having that mindset that is that not possible to deactivate or delete your Facebook page? It is possible. Okay. So it has to be as page access. Just give me a second. Okay, let me give it as page access. So let me go to the page access. So here I can be able to give the permission. Yeah, sorry for the inconvenience. Yes, so you can be able to give the access to the people, so what they can be able to do it for you. So I can add that persons. So it is mandatory that they should be on the Facebook account and they should be connected to your profile. So you can be able to request them to act like a manager to your page, so that you can be able to give the access of doing the activities, but they are allowed to do the activities but not deleting. Okay. So in case if you have been given the option of giving the ownership, so it will have all the accessibility. But if you are going to make it as a manager, there will be a restricted options you are going to give it to them, that they can be able to edit with any data. They can be able to check with the activities. Then they will be having access on the insights, the performance of the page. Then you can be able to give a comment control, that you can allow them to respond to the comments. Okay, and you can also check it out if the comments are not in the right place, or it is not in the proper languages, so you can be allowed to delete with that. Okay, so they are called as the managers, moderators, analysts. Like this, there will be a different roles can be given for the invited managers. Okay, but it is mandatory that they should be an Facebook account holders, and they should be on connection with the Facebook account of ours. Okay, so this is how you can be able to give the access of your Facebook page to the any second person. Then whenever anyone is going to visit to your page, and if they want to know about your business information, with a little bit more, whatever you have been specified in your description of the page, or it could be based on the post what you have been posted. Other than that, they wants to know about few more information, and they want to get connected with you. So how is it possible? Okay, so it may be possible by going to the Facebook Messenger, so they can be able to get connected with our business page also. So if you are going to use the Facebook Messenger, if you type with your business name, it will list out over there, and you can directly get connected to that messenger. Okay, so you can be able to see that activities, what are the conversation it happens. You can be able to view it over here. Uh, so let me go to the inbox. Yeah. So here you can be able to see the messenger, whatever the activities it has happened, that you can be able to view it over here, and you can respond it to that also. So suppose if I want to do these activities, there should be an active person always in front of your Facebook account. So if you are not going to keep any person, not dependent, a person dependent is not there here. So if you are going to respond it to the message what you received today, and if you are responding tomorrow, so that doesn't works out. So it will not keep that rapport between you and the audience. So then there will be a negative remark on your responses or with your brand. So to avoid such kind of an situations, we can be able to create a chat bot. Okay. So what is that chatbot means? So it is an automated answers. So whenever they are going to visit our business page, so there will be a welcome message will be given to them, and they can be able to get the list of options, and they will be able to get a basic information what commonly it has been talked about your brand. So most of them will not be aware with the nature of the business, what are the products you have provided, what are the services are you providing it with, and it will also help you out to get connected by either with the WhatsApp or Instagram or with the contact number. So some or the other way. So you can be actively responding. Okay, even though there is no physically any person is responding to it, they will be getting the automated answers. Okay, which are predefined by us. So how we can be able to create a chatbot for our business page? Give you an example. So how it is going to be work for us. So I'll take you for bank website sdfcbank.com. I hope the screen is visible. If in case any problem, you please let me know immediately. Okay. So here you can see that in the website, if you have any kind of questions with a simple way relevant to the products of this brand, there is a chatbot. It is called as Ask Eva. So you can go here and you can be able to get this list of options. So it is asking you to choose it. The question is related to on what. So let me take it for example, car loan. So it is giving me a list of options that what are the product services are available in that bank. So all the options are been listed. You can be able to choose it, any one of it. And if you choose it with that, it will be giving the further answers to it. Okay. Then it is taking you to a landing page where exactly the information you may required with. Okay. So like this, a chatbot we can be able to create it for our Facebook business page. So how do we create with that? So there are many tools which you can be able to create it, but the suggested one, the recommended one, it could be for the Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp purpose. It is called as Chat Fuel is a tool name. So you can go to the website called chatfuel.com. Okay, so we are there into the chatfuel.com. So you can click on the start free trial. So it will ask some basic questions. So where you can be able to fill it up. So it is mandatory that you are supposed to have a Facebook account login. Okay. So either Facebook login, it will act at faster. Otherwise, you can use with the Gmail account also, and you can log in. Okay. So either any one of it, it is mandatory. But having the Facebook, it will help you out to connect it to your Facebook account fast. So the questions, whatever it is going to be asked, it will be on common questions. It is easy to understand, and it will ask you for sign it up with Facebook or Gmail. You can choose any one of it and log in with. So it is taking a longer time. Let me check. So let me check in the other browser, chatfuel.com. Is that now audible, Vaishnavi? Can you confirm, ma?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I think now it is fine. So I'll reshare the screen. Okay, so let me have a hold on this, which is as of now the server is not working. So now I'll try with another tool which is called as landbot.com. Okay, I think now it's working. Give me a moment. So let me go with the Facebook. So it has been logged in with my Facebook account. Okay, so might be the server issues. It has been sorted into the screen where it will be asking with the basic details of your business. So as an AI, have to give all the basic information. Once you are going to give it and you are login with your Gmail account or the Facebook account, then you will be there in this dashboard. So in this dashboard, you will be able to see on the left hand side or on the main screen, you may look into an option called new bot. Yeah, so you will be able to get the options like this as an untitled bot. So I'll go to this new bot option. There I'll be having an option. Do you want to create it for the Facebook or the Instagram or for the WhatsApp or for the website which is not been launched as of now. As of now, only these three are been working. So let me choose it as Facebook or Instagram bot. So do not try with WhatsApp bot as of now. So you have an account. So now I'll go over here and I'll rename this into my business name, which I want to connect it to this bot. So I'll go to the renaming, then I will connect it to my business page, which has to work. So I'll go to the connected bot. So there is a home screen, what you are going to get it for your bot. Now, if I want to add the information, on the left hand side, you have an option called automation. Click on that. A choice of flows, blocks, keywords. Say, suppose if you are going to get only the flows option or flows and keywords, not with the blocks. So that means it is not the Facebook or Instagram bot you might have been selected. It could be of WhatsApp bot. Okay. So try to create it in a proper way. So how I showed you, go to the blocks option. So here you can be able to add the block by block information. So the first thing is it has been asked what is the welcome message do you want to give it for your audience who are going to visit your page. As soon as they visit your page, it has to pop up with the messenger with the welcome message. So that welcome message, what you going to give it? So here I'll be removing the default content what it is there, and I'll give you the message which I want to convey to my audience. Okay, but do not remove this, the first name tag what it is there. So this is a mandatory tag. When anyone is going to visit my page, so that page it is going to be welcomed with the person name itself. That means if I visit to your Facebook page, that messenger box when it gets opened and it will welcome it, it will say directly hi Lokesh. Okay, so that first name it has been shown with the person who was logged in into your account. So how it will get to know that the Lokesh only have been visited your page, because it's mandatory, as you all know, that whenever you are going to visit anyone's profile account on any social media, most of it, when you are going to visit their page, it will be asking you to firstly log in with your account, then only it will get open. Even if any notification has come, and if you want to view that information, it is mandatory that you have to log into your account first, and then only you are allowed to view that content. Okay, so now when that person has been logged in with their profile and they are visiting to my page, it will welcome with their name itself. So it will be making a personalized welcome message to the person who have been visited. Okay, so this is one of the best way of impressing your audience. Okay, now so let me put my welcome message that welcome to Raj Digital. One place to digital your business. Okay, I just gave some tagline. Okay, I'll just change this word as digitalize your business. Okay, so you can add it, but do not give every information in one messenger. This is called as a card. So do not put all the information in one card itself. And there is a limitation of the characters that you can be able to add it up to 600 characters of information over here. Okay. Then do not add unnecessary information in the screen by screen or the block by block what you are going to create it. So suppose if this block information is not required for me, I can just go here and I can delete it. So delete the card. Okay. Now I can be able to add it with my logo of my brand. So how does this message will convey it to the audience? How does it looks? So if I want to check it out this, I have an option here as test this flow. So click on this. So if anyone visits your page, it will be welcoming in this way. So hi, instead of Facebook test user, it will show that person's name and it says welcome to Raj Digital, one place to digitalize your business with the image what you have been added with. Okay. So suppose if you want to add it anything more, so you can add it over here under the add element. So you can add the text box, one more text card you can add it. You can add it images. You can add multiple images together by taking with a gallery. Okay, and you can be able to give the link to redirect to, in case if you are using with the third party applications. So what all the third party applications are allowed to connect with, so you can go for more option. So you can be able to see a lot of plugins you can be able to integrate with chat fuel. Okay, so you can be able to connect with all these things. So let me close this. Okay, so this is my the first welcome message I have been given to the audience who are going to visit my page. Now when I am testing this, when anyone is going to tell hi, so what should be our response? Is that we are going to ignore it or do we respond to it? And if you're responding, what could be the response message? So can you just put it with what kind of response message we may be able to give it? So what kind of response if anyone says as hi? So what could be your response? Okay. So here when I'm receiving it, if I say it as hello or anything say, so there will be no any kind of a response because I didn't give any response information. So to give a response, I have to add it the response information over here. Okay. So let me take to the chat GPT. Okay, so let me give this. So instead of me taking a time for providing with all those information. Okay, so I'll just take this copy and I'll add it this over here. I'll just remove all this and I'll add it. Okay, so as we have a restriction on this with the characters, so I'll add it as my brand name. Okay, so we are going to provide with all this services, I'll say. Now, if I want to connect with this message, so suppose if I go to welcome message and test this, is it working or not? Let me try with the answer what I gave it. Is it working? No. But how I can be able to connect it is I have to go to the default answer and there is a link button on the top. So I have to link it. Okay. So now let's see, is that going to work with us or not? Okay. So this is how it is going to get worked. So if the response I have to give it, so what should be that it has to be given in the default answer and I have to enable this link so which will help us to link between the welcome message and the response message or default answer. Okay. So now after this what should be done? What should I give it with? Okay. So that I can add it as a block by block. So I'll say that. So I'll add one block and I'll name this block as so services. Okay, I'll name it as digital services. I'll add one more block in the name as consultation services and I'll add one more block in the name as train training services. Okay, let's assume it. I have a three variant of services. So I'm going to give this information. So what all the digital services are provided? I can add it as a text box and I can list it out over here. Okay. So I'll give it that we provide services to the corporate organizations and startup companies in increasing the sales funnels and lead generation. Okay, so like this, I'll just give the basic ideas over here. The next in the consultation services, we provide consultation services on one-to-one basis, that is working only for individual person growth. Okay, I gave this as one type of service information. Then training service. So I'll say we'll train the professionals and students under graduation and master graduation in the office and college premises. Okay, let me assume that I have a three variant of business services. I'm going to provide this. I can add it more text, I can add with the images. So we all know that how we can be able to do this. Now, how I can be connecting from the one block to another block. So if I am going to the first message, if there is any kind of response, it will give you this answer. But from this, again, if I want a connection to the a list of services, so what should I do it is, I should go to that particular block and I have to give a link. How? So there is an option of adding with the button. Okay. So here I can be able to name all those services. So here you can see that there are three options that you can connect it from one block to another block, or you can link with your website address, or you can be able to give with your contact number link so that they can be able to directly get connected to you and the conversions can happen immediately. Okay, as of now, let me link with block by block. So I'll link this digital service block over here. Click anywhere outside after linking it. So same way I will add it one more button for the consultation services. So I'll link it over here. Then another block is training services. So I'll link it to this. So now if you go and check it out, I'll go to the test this flow. So if there is any response, I'll give this answer, and with that I'm also giving with this three options. So if they are going to any one of these option, it is going to provide the information what we have it over there. Okay. So, but how I can be able to connect it with other options? So if they visit any of this block, so I'll link it to the other two blocks. So if I'm there in the digital services, I will give a link of other two service types. Then at the another button, I'll make use of this inquire now. I'll give a contact number directly if they are interested. Okay, so they can be able to have it like this. Same way I'll give it to the others also. So you are not supposed to give the same block name, give it with other names. So I'll give the similar numbers. So it will take a time for you to give with all this information. So you have to understand how it is going to get worked. I'll just show you in a minute that how all these things it is going to help you out to understand. So suppose if you are going to give any wrong contact number, like the digits are more, okay, or if it is given with without the pin code number, so the STD code number, it will be turned into red in color. Okay, so if you are giving in a proper format, it will show in a blue in color. So now let us test it out. So how does it works? So this is the first welcome message, and let's assume it that we will have a response. And here if anyone clicks on the options, so it is going to give the details. With that it will also give the further options. So if you click on that, it will take to that particular options. So since we are using with the demo account, we are being restricted with the few of the options. If you are going to buy it with the subscription. So you will have a lot more options. Okay. So is this going to be helpful to us when we are going to use it for the Facebook nor Instagram? Will it be helpful with this chatbot? So hope you people are able to hear me. Will it be helpful? Okay. So fine. If you have any kind of a doubt, you can be able to compare with our recording. So you are going to be ending with your course by tomorrow. So the first half an hour it is going to be course will be completed by tomorrow. First 30 minutes will be discussion on any topic. Second 30 minutes question are. So question are in the sense like you can be able to ask any kind of doubts. So that is doubt clearing session. Third 30 minutes will be conducted with online exam which is in MCQ format. So any questions for today? Yes, Maya, tomorrow will be the online exam. So, any more questions? Is that clear, everyone? Till now, what we have been discussed with? Okay, fine then. So, thank you all. We'll meet tomorrow. Yes, yes, it will be through Google Forms only, Priya. Fine then. So, we'll wind up for the day. So, if any kind of questions you have it, you can put it in the WhatsApp group. So, the same information is been shared over there also. So, we'll meet up tomorrow. Thank you all. Have a nice time.